Welcome back to the Casuals podcast. Nick and Gbaby.
Come on, what's happening, y'all?
So this is the last of our division predictions.
Yeah.
Topping it off with the NFC North today. And then our next one will be our playoff predictions. So after we did our schedule run through, that got put into a playoff bracket, and then we went from there. So that'll be us explaining that.
Oh, yeah.
And then regular season starts, so
Getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there.
slowly. So if you listen to the last episode, we said we were splitting up the news. So today's the second half of all the news. Some more stuff happened today. Most of this stuff happened already in the past couple of days, but I'm just going to bring it up anyway. All right, from the top. Bills released O.J. Howard, which is very
That's
weird.
surprising to me. I'm not going to lie.
It's
I like
very
O.J.
surprising.
Howard.
So
I think
do
he's
I.
tough.
So do I, yeah. But now, that was a couple days ago, but now he's now expected to sign with the Bengals.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Hayden Hurst and O.J. Howard.
That's a scary offense.
I like that. I like that.
But it begs the question, like, O.J. Howard might secretly just suck. Because I was telling you before we were recording, like, a tweet came out and it was like, now this means his quarterbacks were Brady, Josh Allen, and now Burrow, and
Jameis.
Jameis.
He started with Jameis. That was his best year was with Jameis.
Which makes no sense.
That's crazy.
At all.
Crazy.
But, like, how do you not make a name for yourself with those type of quarterbacks that don't need the ball? That's insane.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see how he does there. Chiefs released Josh Gordon.
My dog.
Yeah. But he just visited Titans today. So, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool if he goes there. I know they're not really stacked in as wide receiver goes, but
I was about to say it's
maybe.
Robert Woods and Traylon Burks.
Right.
That's about it.
So, I don't know. I'd love to see him play again.
Oh, yeah, no. Josh Gordon is crazy.
Right. Texans released Marlon Mack, but he just re-signed on the practice squad.
Yeah.
So,
Damian Pierce for sure, number one.
yeah, right. Wow. Not officially. According to head coach. But, yeah. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense because Marlon Mack, I'm sure, has to be better than their number 3.
Oh, yeah, you would think.
Like that. I don't
You
know.
would think.
That baffles me. Unless he just, like, completely fell off.
He might have.
Colts released Broncos legend, Philip Lindsay.
Oh,
Someone's got to sign him.
Poor
Get that
guy.
man a job.
poor guy.
One-hit wonder. Definition of the one-hit
Still has
wonder.
yet to fumble, though, right?
Yeah, I saw that a little bit ago. So
That is
yeah.
crazy. That is actually crazy.
How's that man not have a job?
What, he's 3 years in the NFL? No fumbles? Broncos.
Feels like 3 years. It might be more.
Broncos, Dolphins, Texans.
but something like that, yeah. Crazy. Raiders cut Alex Leatherwood, so that officially stamps the Raiders as a poverty franchise as first-round picks goes.
That's, bro, how do you cut your first round pick? What was that? That was only like...
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago. I think
That's
like
so
2.
poor.
And then
Shout out John Gruden.
Yeah, right. Because I was looking at it. So, Arnett, a corner for them, was first round pick. He got cut. Leatherwood just got cut. Josh Jacobs, they wouldn't pick up his 5th year, but he was a first round pick for them. Ruggs, obviously.
I was going to say, yeah, Henry Ruggs. That's the
Ruggs.
first one I thought of.
Yeah, obviously, Ruggs, he's not playing for them anymore, but I don't know. Not much luck. But he just did sign with the Bears, so
Who did?
Bears are back. Alex Leatherwood.
Oh, I thought you said Henry Ruggs signed with the Bears. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
he's back? Hold on. Wait a minute.
That'd be kind of cool to see him play again. A lot of potential. He was pretty quick. Dolphins cut Sony Michel, which is very surprising. But then again, they had like 5 running backs.
I say they're like the Ravens.
Yeah, but then he just got signed by the Chargers today, so that just helps my case even more that Chargers are going to win the division. Saying that as a Broncos fan, so it kind of hurts. But let's see, Niners released Trey Sermon.
Third round pick last year, right?
Shocker. Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think. Shocker, because
He was supposed to be like that.
He was supposed to be like the guy.
And then he got, if I'm not mistaken, he was hurt at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then Elijah Mitchell just took over.
Yeah.
Handling all them balls.
Yeah. Pause. all the TikToks preseason, like when he got drafted, was like, pick this guy up late in rounds. He's about to be the number one guy. Well, he's cut, so
yeah, he's cut.
Yeah.
I assume he'll get signed somewhere though.
He's got to.
He's still young.
As a backup. Yeah, he's like, I saw
still
he's
young.
like
He's got time. Yeah, he's got time.
Jason Peters, old man Peters, 40 years old with both knees shot. Probably needs a knee replacement any day now. The old Eagles tackle and Bears, I think, for like a year or two. But he visited the Cowboys today. So,
woo.
Woo-hoo.
How about them boys?
Hey, that just gives Jason Peters 2 shots at a revenge game. Eagles revenge game for Jason Peters.
Yo, honestly, if Jason Peters signs with the Cowboys and starts, I'm changing my prediction.
Why?
Because
you don't have no trust in them.
Have you seen Jason Peters play?
Yeah, he's tragic.
Ass.
He's tragic, but I don't care. I love a good revenge game. So give me to get 2 revenge games for the same guy. God. It's insane. When do you ever see that?
Carson Wentz is gonna have 2 revenge games.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, but you're not hype about that because you don't like Carson Wentz.
No, but and it's not even going to be a good revenge game because usually in revenge games you like to see them do good.
Yeah, Carson
Wentz is going to just, I don't know,
suck ass,
just be a ginger and run around and throw picks. Let's see. Jalen Reagor gets traded to the Vikings. That's ironic.
Vikings have back-to-back picks now.
Yeah, there you go. So
for what was it, a 7th and
a 7th and a 4th that could turn into a 5th. So one's getting traded for that, and one's an All-Pro. So
a 4th round, bro. A 4th round pick for Jalen Reagor. I think that's a good trade.
Yeah, I don't know. Jalen Reagor's kind of tragic, but
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To get a 4th round pick is decent.
Yeah, Eagles definitely won this offseason, and they just keep showing it. Okay, NFL released top 100 players. So nobody really cares from players like
11 to
100, right? So we're gonna go top 10.
Come on.
So let's see. Let's see here. Starting from 10, Travis Kelce.
Okay.
9, Jalen Ramsey. I'll just run through it and then we can give our takes about it. So 10, Travis Kelce. 9, Jalen Ramsey. 8, Pat Mahomes. 7, Devontae Adams. 6, TJ Watt. 5, Jonathan Taylor. 4, Cooper Kupp. 3, Aaron Rodgers. 2, Aaron Donald. And 1, Tom Brady.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I don't mind putting Tom Brady 1.
It depends what you base it off of, though.
But Tom Brady's the best. My knowledge is Tom Brady's the best to ever do it. So if as long as he's in the league, he's got to be 1.
So they're basing it off of just like players, like individual players, like their whole career.
Probably not. I don't know.
Or are they basing it off of players like who they think is going to have a good year next year?
It should be based off like how they did last year, which just means the NFL has to just be riding Tom Brady's meat.
Yeah, Tom Brady 1's interesting.
Very interesting. But
you would think
I'm not going to fight.
You'd think it'd be Aaron Rodgers because he won MVP, but
hell no.
Right? I'm just saying.
I'd rather put Aaron Donald. Just move him up 1 spot to 1. But I feel like Aaron Donald 1 just looks weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Well, this top 10 came with their high school recruiting rankings. So that's always fun to see. 1 5-star, no 4 stars, and 2 guys that had no stars. So that's insane.
Grinders.
Right. So I just thought like Jalen Ramsey out of high school was a 5-star. And that just means Jalen Ramsey was the best at what he did ever since he was like a little kid.
Came out the womb talking.
Just ready. I know. That's just insane to think about. Like usually, I don't know. That's an insane talent that you're given.
Yeah.
Like off rip. Cooper Kupp wasn't even ranked as a recruit.
That is crazy.
And I saw a thing. I don't even think he was ranked in the top 100 players last year. And
really?
Now he jumped all the way up to 4.
Oh, that's insane.
Because usually when they drop it, they give they give 2021 like the previous year's ranking, and his was NA. So unless I did quickly look at it, so maybe my eyes are deceiving me. But that'd be kind of crazy to jump from outside the top 100 to number 4.
I can believe it though.
I mean, he did go off.
I can believe it though.
But
because I don't think anyone expected that.
Right. And it's also kind of funny. Oh yeah. Well, I guess before we even talk about that, Tom Brady wasn't even ranked in the recruiting process, which
a little funky
to see now. I mean, I do know he wasn't the greatest in college, or I guess probably coming out of high school.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of funny to see how like the recruiting rankings are like, you can't trust a recruiting ranking.
Nah.
Like Devontae Adams is a 2-star. Pat Mahomes is a 3-star. Travis Kelce was a 2-star.
Travis Kelce was a 2-star quarterback. He played quarterback in college.
Wow.
Then he went to Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Jonathan Taylor was a 3-star. TJ Watt 3-star. Aaron Rodgers 3-star. Aaron Donald 3-star. So, diamond in the roughs, I guess.
I guess you just got to work for what you want.
I guess
Simple as.
There you go. All right.
Speaking of working, better put this work in on the NFC North. Come on.
All right. We usually before every episode we talk with each other.
Oh,
and are like,
yeah. We were so.
Yeah. So I don't know what order you want to go in. So I guess we're just gonna. Usually we talk before and we're like, all right, we're gonna go in this order, but I guess it just slipped our minds.
I think we have a consensus number one team here.
Oh, true.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tragic. Oh my God. I would not be surprised if this team doesn't win a single game this year.
Really?
No. There's no Justin Fields, mid. Darnell Mooney, I like him, but that's it. Offensive line, tragic. Defense, mid.
What do you have them at? What do you have the Chicago Bears at?
I gotta
Bears.
I gotta go on 13 and 14. Well,
13 and 14.
13 and 14. Yeah, we're playing like a 20 game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win a single game.
3 and 14.
I have them at 2 and 15.
So we're right around the same area.
Yeah.
So
big stinky team.
Yeah. So where are your wins?
Week 4, against the Giants.
Okay.
And week 6 against the Commanders.
Okay. I have a win against the Commanders as well. And then I have them splitting with the Lions.
So you have them losing to the...
Oh, and then I have them beating the Texans.
Okay, I was about to say. See, I have them losing to the Texans, but that, again, I mean, it's one of those ones. It's 2 stinky teams.
Yeah. That screams Thursday Night Football. I don't know why it's on at 1 o'clock. Well, I guess...
They do have a Thursday night game, week 6 against the Commanders.
That's home, so that's got to be a loss. Or a win. Yeah. After week 10 against the Lions, they're losing like 8 straight games. 7 straight games.
They can hold on. They got a couple in there that they could win. So like Texans week 3. Then they play the Falcons week 11, Jets week 12.
Right.
And you're saying they split with the Lions. I don't have that personally, but I could see it.
Yeah.
So right there's 4 or 5 wins. I don't think it happens.
They could. I don't think it happens at all. Last year they went 6 and 11 somehow. That's insane. Their over under is 6.5.
Oh my!
We haven't really talked over unders really that much, but I had to point that out. You're taking the under all day. Honestly.
Easily.
That's like you're giving out free money.
I feel like they're the worst team in the league.
Easily. I mean, I think their ceiling is that they don't get the number 1 pick. Like, I'm not high on the Bears whatsoever.
The only good thing about the Bears is they still have Roquan Smith.
By a freaking thread. He's hanging on by a damn thread. So they barely have him, and I think Justin Fields has some bright spots, but I think he's going to be another one of those Ohio State quarterbacks. He's going to be like a JT Barrett or not as that bad, but like, you know what I mean? like Ohio State produces these elite quarterbacks in college, and then they just go to the NFL
and suck.
Justin Fields was also put in probably the worst position you could probably be put in.
Yeah, I mean,
you're with Matt Nagy.
That was going to the Bears.
Yeah,
They fired him, right?
Yeah, they fired a lot of people.
That's what I
but it doesn't even matter because then in the offseason he gets no help, like weapons wise, and they don't do anything with the offensive line.
Who's their head coach?
Eberflus. Don't ask me where he came
Who?
from. Don't ask me where he came from. I don't know. Colts? No.
You're pulling that out your ass. I got no clue.
He sounds like a Colts guy.
I'm not even gonna look it up. Like
I'm gonna look it up. If I'm right.
I've never usually like it's a name like, you know, rings a bell that, you know, they have some connection to the team or whatever.
Yeah,
you know. I could not tell you. I've never heard that man in my life.
Let's Wikipedia this bitch. Oh man, I can't read. Oh no. Yes. He came from the Colts.
Did he actually?
Yeah, I know ball. Come on.
What was he? DC, OC?
Defensive coordinator.
Interesting. So a defensive guy coming in for Justin Fields. That's what we like to see. Come on.
Yeah. And then before that, in 2011, he was the linebacker coach for Dallas.
So he's all about the defense, all about that D.
Guess so. The Bears. He was a college coach too.
Where'd he coach at?
Toledo and Missouri.
Oh.
But this was probably how he got into coaching.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like his first two teams. And he went to the Browns in 2009 to be a linebackers coach. He was a DC at Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Toledo was how he got into it because he was a student assistant coach.
Look at that.
What a guy. All right, maybe they do reach 6 wins.
Fuck no.
No. They got N'Keal Harry, and then he went down with an injury.
Oh, yeah.
So,
he would have helped so much. He went out with an injury.
Anything would have helped, dude. Oh, my goodness.
Darnell Mooney, though.
Yeah, I like Darnell Mooney.
He's tough.
And they drafted Velus Jones, wide receiver from Tennessee, but he's like a 25-year-old rookie. So, he's one of those super seniors.
super senior.
But the Bears had draft picks, and they went defense with it, which makes no sense. They got Kyler Gordon, corner from Washington, which is, I think, a good whatever.
I like him.
Jaquan Brisker, safety out of Penn State. He's been balling in preseason and camps. I've heard
tough.
Everything about him.
He's tough.
So maybe those are good 2 defensive picks, but I don't know. I would have went offense there. Yeah. I would have at least went something on the offensive line, and I probably would have went one on the offensive line and then drafted to see if I can get one of these guys and then Velus Jones.
Yeah.
Or something along that line. I don't know. He needs some weapons. But they lost Khalil Mack, Allen Robinson, 2 big name guys.
I was about to say the 2 best players.
Literally. So I don't know. I just don't see a bright spot on this Bears team. Roquan Smith, yes. Darnell Mooney. If he's in a better system, then he's a bright spot. But I feel like he's getting held back.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, I don't know.
You think Justin Fields makes a jump?
I don't see how he can. I mean, he's got I don't know how you can make a jump when he lost your number 1 receiver and your offensive line is still poop.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So he probably will. He'll probably look better on instinct wise and reading the defense and stuff wise. But actual production stat wise, I don't think. If he does, it's
going to be
by 50 yards. I don't know.
Yeah. There's really not much to talk about with this Bears team though.
There's not really.
They're so stinky.
I mean, as for a ceiling, I have them 5 wins. We said 5 wins.
5 or 6 wins.
But I even they're not there yet to do anything special.
No.
The most they can do is not be the number 1 pick in this next year's draft.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields shows a little more promise.
I think
into the next year.
I think regardless, so they have a top 5 pick.
I think they got to be a top 5 pick lock.
I mean, max it'd be like 7.
Can you really name like 5 teams that are worse than the Bears though?
That could finish worse than the Bears. The Jets, the Seahawks, the Falcons, the Giants, the Commanders, the Jaguars, the Texans. That's 7 right there.
Yeah, but like you can tell that they're like going in the right direction at least.
Yeah,
with the Jags, you got Trevor Lawrence, who that could be good. You got Travis Etienne. You just got a bunch of big pickups on the line. Got guys and drafted on defense. Like, that's good. Texans have Dameon Pierce. That's a bright spot. Davis Mills looked good last year. I don't know. I don't think I can name because like the Jets, you can tell the Jets are going to have a good year, even though they have a rough schedule.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still think. I mean, just like I think like some of these teams obviously you're headed in the right direction, but like. I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans are worse or the Seahawks or the Falcons, the Giants.
I don't even think I can name 3 teams that are better than the Bears.
Better?
That are worse.
Oh. The Seahawks, I'm saying the Seahawks for sure. The Falcons.
I think it's just the Texans could be. I like what the Jets are doing. I like what the Lions are doing. Mm-hmm. Seahawks, in my opinion, still have Noah Fant, Kenneth Walker, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Who else did you say? I like what the Jags are doing. Falcons, maybe. I could see that.
I feel like I'm almost confident the Falcons will have a top 3 pick.
Yeah, I could see that.
Who they take, could not tell you.
Who they take in this year's draft?
Yeah. It's got to be a defensive player. No. I'm saying in this upcoming.
Oh, who do they take?
Yeah. It's
got
to be a defensive player. It's got to be a defensive player.
Yeah.
Got to be.
I don't even know. Whoa.
Hey, no.
Whoa. All right. Or a floor that they just straight up win like no games.
I think
they win like
I don't
zero.
think. I don't think they're 0-17 bad. I think you're gonna win at least 1 or 2.
I have like 0 to like 2 wins.
Yeah,
as a floor. Like I already have them at 3, so their floor kind of has to be like 0 to 2.
Yeah, and they're definitely closer to their floor than they are the ceiling.
Yeah, like I agree with you that I don't think they go 0-17 because they do play teams like the Falcons, the Jets, the Lions twice. So maybe, but I like what all those teams are doing. So I don't know. I don't think so, but
I can agree with that for the most part.
Yeah. Well,
that's about it for the Bears.
Yeah, I don't have many good things to say about the Bears. Lions, though,
I got a lot of good things to say.
I like the Lions. I'm about to go on a spiel about how I just love Dan Campbell this whole entire time.
Yeah. Well, do you want to start with that, or do you just want to go? You want to give our prediction first?
Okay, I have them going 6-11.
I have them going. I'm higher on them than you are. Surprisingly, I have them 8-9.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
I think 6-11 is like perfect, just because like when you see 5-12, you're like, oh, this team stinks. But if you see 6-11, then you're like, all right, this team's like there to an extent.
But you want to hear who I have them beating?
Yeah, I do.
So I have them beating the Commanders.
Okay.
I have them beating the Seahawks.
Me too.
I have them beating the Bears.
Me too.
I have them beating the Giants.
Me too.
I have them beating the Jags. I have them beating the Jets.
Yep.
And then I have them beating the Bears again. And I have them beating the Vikings once.
Oh, okay.
So right there's 8 wins.
I have them. Okay.
And they play the Panthers, which they could easily win. And I honestly, I put my money where my mouth is. I say they could beat the Patriots in New England.
That's tough. I had them splitting with, so I have them beating the Seahawks. I got them beating the Giants. Mm-hmm. And I got them splitting with the Bears, Packers, and Vikings. Same as you, except for the Packers. You think?
Yeah, I have them beat them. I have the Packers beat them twice.
Yeah, I like them to do something against the Packers this year. I think that'll be a fun game.
Yeah, The Lions are just a fun team.
That's going to be such a fun team. I cannot wait to see them play. I thought they had a pretty good draft. Oh, obviously.
Aiden Hutchinson, number 2 overall pick.
Number 2, yeah. Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. And then they got DJ Chark.
How long is he out, J-Mo?
I don't know. I don't know. Does he come back this season?
I thought he did. I want to say it was like half the year, but I don't know.
It's probably around there.
But they also brought in, like you said, DJ Chark.
Yeah, right.
Like they did bring in other weapons. Like they have a good team. Okay, I don't want to say good team. They have a decent team.
They have a decent team with a great coach.
Dan
Spoiler,
Campbell
that's my coach of the year pick. Little spoiler, throwing it there.
Coach of the year.
Yes. Dude, how do you not just like sit there and just listen to like just Dan Campbell talk?
He is very inspirational. I kind of agree with that.
I literally feel like I would just run through a brick wall for that dude.
That whole coaching staff, because they were on Hard Knocks Hard Knocks, excuse me. They were on Hard Knocks this year, and they look good.
They do look good, but oh my gosh, just like you don't see that type of like passion in a coach anymore. Like he's just like you can tell like being a coach for publicity or money or any of that is like he's not even thinking about that. Yeah, like that's the last thing he thinks about when he coaches a team. Like he just like you can tell he just like genuinely loves the guys he coaches, and it's just it's fun to watch.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like it's just like how can you not sit there and like Dan Campbell and be like, oh no, he's tough.
I know.
Like how can you hate on Dan Campbell?
I know you can't.
Like sitting there biting kneecaps off and everything.
I know, like that is just like the stuff he says. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck you just said, but I'm digging. I'm ready to go. Super fun. I can't wait. But they're like you said, their team is.
I like their team.
Decent team. I do like their team. I do. But Jared Goff's got to do something.
Super Bowl quarterback. Don't hate Super Bowl quarterback.
He is, but he's got to do something.
Whether he should have been there or not, that's besides the point. He's a Super Bowl quarterback.
He's a Jimmy G type of quarterback.
I think, bro, he has to. He's got DJ Chark, Josh Reynolds, Amon St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, Quintez Cephas. He's got DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams. He has
they're saying
Hawkinson.
They're saying they have like a top 5 offensive line too.
Yeah.
I didn't know their offensive line was that good, but I guess it is.
Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Halapalavati Vaitai, and Jonah Jackson.
I don't know. I know like 3 dudes on that thing, but I'm ready.
No, Taylor Decker's good. Frank Ragnow's good. Penei Sewell's good.
Yeah, those are the 3.
Halapalavati Vaitai, he's decent. He's all right.
Yeah.
But not. I mean, I think they have a decent offensive line.
I know. I'm really. I cannot wait to see this team play. I think Jared Goff's got to be like I said, Jared Goff's got to take at least some sort of step in the right direction, like step up.
Yeah.
Like
I think he'll do good, and then he'll only do better when JMO comes in.
Yeah, he's got to.
Because they're saying he's most likely only gonna miss the first he misses at least the first 4, because he's on the the Nerfy or whatever, and then or the PUP or whatever.
Yeah,
and then they're saying after that he only might miss a couple more games.
Okay,
because he only tore his ACL in January, and it's already been that right there is like 8 months.
Yeah, that's not bad. I got a name for you.
Let me hear it.
Jeff Okudah.
Oh.
You remember Jeff Okudah?
Yeah, 3rd overall pick. He was supposed to be tough.
He was supposed to be tough.
And then he got hurt.
And bust. Biggest bust since that whatever that dude's name, Jamarcus Russell.
Whoa.
But what? Who do you think's worse?
Leatherwood? Johnny Manziel.
Oh. Yeah.
There goes that debate. Settled that one pretty quick.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. What about like... Nah, because that's true. Because Johnny Manziel never really had like a good year. I was going to say RG3. But that was more like injury wise.
Yeah, and he was decent. I would
He
say
was
he
good
was
his first
decent.
year.
Yeah.
He was good his first year. Yeah. Oh, that's fun to think about. Who? I kind of want to think about that. I couldn't even.
Not off the top of my head.
No. But okay, Jeff Okudah. When you think about bust, you along the lines you think of Jeff Okudah to some extent.
Mhm.
So, but supposedly he's like healthy this year, and he's
That's
like
what they're saying.
So far, so good. He's walking on eggshells, but so far so good. It'd be cool to kind of see him reemerge.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I want to say there's not really any expectation because you were supposed to come in, be good your first year. You got hurt. You were supposed to, still be good your second year and you just weren't.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know.
I'm surprised like they didn't like cut him.
No.
No short leash in Detroit?
No, they're not the Raiders.
I was gonna say, how do you cut Alex Leatherwood for being trash for like 2 years, but you don't cut Jeff Okudah for being like trash
but the difference
hurt
is
for like 3?
Alex Leatherwood was projected to be like a 3rd round pick. Jeff Okudah was projected to be like a top 10 pick. Like Jeff Okudah, I feel like he's got the tools.
I think so too.
You just got to put them all together.
Yeah, and I think it probably has to probably help mentally. Like, he probably came in, got hurt, and was like, oh my gosh, I'm a bust. But now he's like, they didn't cut me, so they have faith in me.
Yeah.
And I don't have any pressure to be good because no one's expecting me to be good.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the year. Jeff Okudah, comeback player of the year.
Nah. I'd put Carson Wentz comeback player of the year.
Hell no. What's he coming back from?
Being ass.
He's still going to be ass. Oh my God. Maybe we should throw comeback player of the year in there.
That's for next episode, Horse.
That's for 2 episodes.
No, next episode.
Next episode.
Because next episode is playoff prediction for those of you that are interested.
Yes.
Next episode. Because you will be listening to this on September 7th. That's Wednesday. The day before the first NFL game, you will be listening to this. Hopefully, you'll be listening. If you're not, you're bitch made. And then Friday, the 9th, after the first NFL game, we'll be doing our playoff prediction, award predictions, all that. And then after that, we in the season, we getting ready to go, getting active.
Yeah, there you go. Work begins. You got a ceiling for them?
Yeah, you're not going to like it, but I do.
What, like playoff team or something?
Wildcard team.
I don't think they're there yet.
I don't know.
I don't think they're there yet. Why
not? Why not?
Just like name the teams that they have to be better than. I don't think they are yet.
Top 5 offensive line, top 10 running back. I'd say you have some good weapons. Whoa, are you questioning my top 10 running back?
I was like, no, I can't name probably 10 better. So yeah, I agree.
You got some decent wide receivers, top 5, top 10 tight end. You have, your defense, I feel like is definitely a little shaky. Could be a little better. Yeah. Especially the D-line, in my opinion. But, if Jeff Okudah has a good year, there's a lockdown corner. Aiden Hutchinson, if he does what he's projected to do, he's going to have a good year. I don't know.
Maybe. I got him in the 6 to 8 win range.
You don't even have him over 500 as a ceiling? You're telling me they can't win 9 games?
Maybe. That's a hard maybe. I don't know. I think they're still gonna. They're still gonna miss the playoffs.
So all I'm saying is you have them splitting with everyone in the division. So that's 3 right there. If they beat the Bears again, there's 4. Then they have to beat. I'm gonna pull up their schedule here again and tell you. So they're gonna have the Lions. So say they beat the Bears twice and split with the Packers and the Vikings. So there's 4 wins. You beat the Commanders. That's 5. The Seahawks is 6. The Bears is... Oh, wait. The Bears are in the division. That's awkward. The Giants are 7. The Jags are 8. The Jets are 9. Panthers are 10. And then you have a team that you could beat. I feel like they could beat the Patriots. So right there's 11.
I don't think they win. They're not a 10-win team. I don't think. They're not. They're not yet. I love the Lions, but they're not a 10-win team yet. I don't think that's like insane.
I just named 11 teams that I feel like they could beat.
Could, but... I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. You did that with the Bills. You said that the Bills could beat 20 teams. So I don't know.
The Bills would beat every team on the earth. I don't give a damn who it is. You could put Superman out there for all I care. I don't give two damns. Josh Allen, MVP. I'm calling it. Stephon Diggs, Offensive Player of the Year. 17-0. First round bye. Then they're going in the AFC. Everyone's got to come to Buffalo. They're bending you over the kitchen counter, taking the wood spoon out, and they're going to town. They're going to break that joint over your buck. And then after they're done doing that, they're going to wrap you up, cradle you, put you to bed, and go to the Super Bowl and whip their cock out and start slapping you silly across the face and win that joint. Hoisting the Super Bowl up. Lombardi, who? You going to have to name that joint to Josh Allen.
The Josh Allen trophy.
Yeah. Bills 20-0 stamped.
Oh my gosh.
On my mama.
Clip it. Clip it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to go from there.
Get nowhere.
Let's talk about the Bills again.
Episode's done. 36 minutes in.
Oh my goodness.
Back to the Lions. That's like such a fall from grace. You're literally 20-0 with the Buffalo Bills, the greatest team to ever grace the football field, to the Detroit Lions, who were just 0-16 like within the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be. What do you think? What do you think J-Mo looks like off an injury?
I think he's gonna have. I don't want to say. See, that's tough. Because I feel like with Jared Goff thrown to him, say he misses the first 6 games. I want to say he still has 700 yard season.
Really?
Yeah, I like J-Mo. Because think about it. So think about it. To go 700 yards, that's 100 yards in 7 games. And if he only misses 6, he's got 11 games. 11 games. Because they play 17.
So what's like the average for like...
So to go 700 yards in 11 games.
So that's like going like... Oh no. I thought you...
That's 63 and 63.6 yards a game. You're telling me in 11 games all he has to do is get 64 yards? I think he'd do that. He could do that on one catch.
I'll say I'm going to agree with you for that reason. Just because, I mean, he could be...
I mean, that's all. It all depends on how many games he ends up playing.
Yeah, definitely. But like he could be doing trash during the game. 3 catches, 10 yards. Yeah. And then they just let one rip for like 70 yards. You're like, oh my God, this guy has like 4 catches for 80 yards.
And it's not like he's coming off of no activity during training camp, no activity. Like he's still run. Like as of right now, I just saw an update like 3 days ago. He's running. Now it's not 100%, but he's cutting, he's deaccelerating. Like he's still moving at quote unquote a football pace.
Yeah. And if he's not coming back for another like 7-ish weeks, 6-7-ish weeks, then he's going to be doing stuff during those weeks too. So like he's going to be all right. You think his speed takes a dip down with the ACL?
Yeah. I would say the only reason
I think he's still fast.
Yeah, I think the only reason it would take a dip is because you're like if you take your ACL, I feel like personally you wouldn't be 100% to like run on it. You know what I mean? Like you'd still be like a little skeptical.
I think mentally it would take me a little bit to fully like cut in, cut out, like hard cut, like comeback route, like straight, like full on sprint with it. I think that would take me a little bit.
So I would say in that regard, yes, he would be slower, but I still think he's going to be quick.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got on the Lions.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell, Coach of the Year, and you think they're making the playoffs?
Whoa, as a ceiling, my golly. Throw me under the bus.
So where do you want to go from here? Vikings or Packers. You can go either or, really.
I'm going to say it like this. I have them at the same record.
Okay.
But one team's better in division, so they're higher.
let's start with Vikings and do Packers last because you're not gonna probably like what I have the Packers at.
Okay.
Because you're definitely higher on them. I think I'm probably the lowest. I thought I was like being reasonable with the Packers, and then I saw a bunch of predictions going around, and I'm really low on them.
Like me with the Chiefs, like 8 and 9, missing the playoffs low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, snap. All right, and on to the Vikings.
So
Minnesota.
Let's hit the Vikings.
Minnesota.
So last year, speaking of 8 and 9, that's what they went last year.
Big fan of Minnesota. I'm not gonna lie.
I love Minnesota. I'm waiting for them.
Like Minnesota. Minnesota.
There's so much preseason hype around them every year, and they're always mid. So I don't know why I'm taking the bait this year, but I'm doing it.
It's Kirky Cousins.
I'm a follower. I'm not a leader.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Give me the Vikings, 11-6, division champs.
No, this is awkward because I have them at 12-5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're high on them too.
Yeah, I'm high on them too, but
I think I'm higher.
I thought you were going to be higher on them.
No, I'm higher. I'm high in regard to what I have the Packers at.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how do you have that breaking down?
So I have them split with the Packers.
Yeah.
I have them splitting with the Lions.
Yeah.
So that's 2 losses. And then where the Bears at? I have them winning both against the Bears.
Yeah.
So I also have them losing at Philly week 2, Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
I have them losing at Miami and then at Buffalo.
Yeah, you
and I have them losing against the Patriots Thursday Night Football. So
the Patriots. Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm just going to highlight a game. Packers week 17 at Lambeau.
Big ass game.
That's going to be insane. That's going to be a huge game. Probably. Okay. I'm not high on the Packers, but I don't think they're going to just like completely choke and like fall out of the playoff race.
No.
So by week 17. So that's going to be for either a playoff spot or for the division. So
yeah, for sure.
That's going to be a huge game. But anyway.
I like the Vikings. I think they're a good team.
Where are your losses at?
So I have them losing. I have them. Their first loss is week 6 in Miami.
Oh wow!
And then
you have them going to Philly on Monday night and winning.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
you have them. Well, you're not high on the Saints like I kind of am.
No.
But I'll say in London they play the Saints.
Yeah, they're winning that. I didn't even know it was in London. I just assumed it was in New Orleans. I still haven't won in that game.
Anyway, I don't know why I just said that because I haven't won in that game too. But anyway, keep going.
And then I have them losing to the Bills.
Yep.
Losing to the Lions in week 14. Yep. Losing to the Colts in week 15 and the Packers in week 17.
So we're right about the same, but I have them beating the Colts.
Yeah. And you have them losing to the Eagles. I haven't beating the Eagles.
I'm losing to the Eagles and Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots one is wild to me.
I don't know. I'm higher on the Patriots than you are.
Patriots are dog shit.
I'm higher on the Patriots by like
Thursday night in Minnesota.
Yep. It's a Thursday night game. It's not like it's like a great value brand primetime game. That's just like you're playing under the lights and it's fun. Sunday night and Monday night are primetime games.
I don't like the Patriots this year.
Okay, I have them going 11-6. So even if they win that game, they'll lose to the Colts, or they'll lose to the Cowboys or the Cardinals,
something like that,
or the Saints or something.
I hear you.
They didn't have a bad draft.
No,
went defense heavy and secondary heavy, which is
what they needed.
It's exactly what they needed. Lewis Seen, safety out of Georgia, and Andrew Booth, corner out of Clemson.
Yeah,
2 great picks. I like Lewis Seen's hair. You ever see his hair?
I've not.
It's like dreads, but it's like tied up in the front and it's like tan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So like it looks, I don't know, it looks clean. I just saw a TikTok video on him. So
okay, got you.
Yeah,
got you. Yeah.
And they got Zadarius Smith, linebacker from the Packers.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy going in division.
Oh my goodness.
Money talks, I guess.
He went to the best team in the division.
Yeah.
Except I have him second in the division, so that's awkward. No, I really like this team. They have Jordan Hicks, Eric Hendricks. They have Daniel Hunter. Like, they have good linebackers.
Right.
You add Zadarius Smith to that. And then you have Pat Pete, who's a little older, but I mean, I still like him. Harrison Smith, again, older. And then you brought in Lewis C. and Andrew Booth, who I think are quality. And then obviously on offense, you have Jay Jettis, you have Adam Thielen, who apparently has been looking crazy in camp.
And they just got a new like offensive coordinator, or new like offensive system or something. Yeah. It's same one that the Rams. Did you hear that, or am I just speaking? I'm just saying words right now.
You might be talking out your
because I remember Justin Jefferson coming out and was like, "I now know why," or maybe it's the same type of offense or something. Yeah, because
like similar.
Because he came out and was like, "Now I know the feeling like of Cooper Kupp going off. Like I know how he did it now."
Yeah.
So maybe he's the MVP.
They just traded for Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, where is he gonna fit in? Do you have the depth chart up?
He is
gonna be number 3.
He's listed as number 4 behind KJ Osborne.
Okay, that makes sense. I think they have a really good receiving core.
Yeah,
and Irv Smith, right at tight end.
Yeah, Irv
Smith finally. Been waiting for him to get his shot. I hope he does something cool.
I was about to say what he was behind Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Not Mason Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph.
My fault. I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, Mason Rudolph. Why does that sound off?
That is off. I couldn't think of his name. Because Mason Rudolph is a quarterback, not a tight end.
True. Maybe the starting quarterback.
Hell no. But no, I mean, the big thing is Kirk Cousins. That's the big question. That's the question with the Vikings every year. Is Kirk Cousins.
Every single year, everyone's like, "Oh, Kirk Cousins, dark horse MVP."
I was about to say every year preseason. Kirk Cousins is supposed to go off. Kirk Cousins just doesn't go off.
He went off stat-wise last year.
I was about to say that's Kirk Cousins, though. He's going to have good stats on paper.
Yeah, that's it. I do believe he had good stats last year, and his defense let him down. Wins. Mm-hmm. I think maybe if this offense is opened up like it sounds like it will be, maybe dark horse MVP. With him and Derek Carr are my 2 dark horse MVPs.
Interesting.
So, I don't know. Maybe. But
if Kirk Cousins has a bad year, do you see them trading for Jimmy G? He just got the contract. Do you think Jimmy G gets traded?
To the Vikings?
Just in general.
In general? Yeah, definitely.
Not to the Vikings, though?
No, I'd take Kirk Cousins over Jimmy G any day. Clip it. Any day.
Jimmy Garoppolo is a Super Bowl quarterback. Let's keep that in mind, folks. Okay. Kirk Cousins is not.
I don't care.
Is not.
He should be. He's going to be. Dude, we had this debate. Jimmy G is one of those quarterbacks where it's like, I have everything. I have everything I need to win a Super Bowl. Just somebody needs to take the snap under center. And that's Jimmy G. That was a Mickey Mouse ring.
That's not this Vikings team?
All his rings are Mickey Mouse rings.
That's not this Vikings team? You don't think they're there?
No, because they're not there defensively.
I can agree with that.
But, like, okay, where are Jimmy G's rings? Because all of them are Mickey Mouse rings under Tom Brady, where he just gets one for being on the team.
No, I'm just saying he's a Super Bowl quarterback because he took the 49ers to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that is true.
As a starter.
It's a Mickey Mouse Super Bowl run.
As a starter.
Don't care.
They beat the Packers in Lambeau Field.
Yeah, but that's the Aaron Rodgers bullshit, though.
Sounds like Jimmy G's a Super Bowl quarterback and Aaron Rodgers is not. Jimmy G has more rings than... I was about to say, Jimmy G has more rings than Aaron Rodgers.
Jimmy G has more rings than
Jimmy G is better than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Clip it. Jimmy G has a lot of rings than most starting quarterbacks in the league, but it's because of Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure Brian Hoyer has the same amount of rings as like Aaron Rodgers or something, just because of Brady.
Well, Aaron Rodgers only has one,
so he probably has more than
Brian Hoyer. Good quarterback, better than Aaron Rodgers.
See his hair, little baldy,
little shiny top.
Well, back to the Vikings for a tiny bit. You think Dalvin Cook stays healthy? You think this is the year he plays all 17?
No.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't think he'll ever play a full 17 in his life.
Which is a shame.
Because he's so good.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Glass Bones. Him and McCaffrey.
You guys start drinking some milk.
Yeah. Got milk? Got milk, Dalvin Cook?
Apparently not.
Apparently not, no. I mean, Dalvin Cook, obviously, whenever he's on the field, he helps that team tremendously on offense, but
without a doubt.
Can he stay on the field? I guess that's to be determined. But
I guess if you load manage it right, if you manage his workload right, I think he can play all 17. But that's almost like you're getting to the point where it's like you're almost splitting close to 50-50.
Right.
But apparently I saw a report a bunch of teams were calling about Mattinson.
I know.
So he must be like that.
He is like that. I mean, every time Dalvin Cook goes down every single year and he comes in every single year and produces. So I like him a lot.
I think they should run a 2 running back system and then in the playoffs tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should do.
I would not mind giving Madison carries.
No, yeah, especially in the regular season. If it keeps Dalvin Cook healthy, why not split 50-50? Fantasy owners aren't going to be happy.
No.
I ain't taking my first round pick though. That's for damn sure.
Oh, speaking of 7:35.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, we have time. I have a fantasy draft. We're probably going to end up doing it.
The first.
Actually, probably not. Unless you run this for an hour and a half.
Nah.
So
no, we only got to go. Oh yeah,
it's currently 7:35 and it starts at 8. So
we'll see.
Maybe I'll get. I do have the first overall pick, so maybe I'll get the first overall pick on there. Maybe.
Although you already said you're gonna take Jonathan Taylor, I think that's boring.
Taking Jonathan Taylor, who, I mean, that's like clear cut.
I don't like any. I was telling you this before we started. I don't like any of the first 4 picks.
Right.
Or first 3. Who would you say is the number 4 pick behind? Is it Justin Jefferson? So, okay. Consensus, for those of you that don't do fantasy football, consensus top 3 are Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp. Is Justin Jefferson number 4? I feel like that's...
Probably.
It's almost like... I'm trying to think. Although it throws me off because I had a fantasy draft on Saturday. So only a couple days ago. And I had the 3rd pick. I took Derrick Henry.
Oh,
I reached on Derrick Henry.
Oh,
I
reached.
I had no problem with that.
Oh, I have a problem with that.
Hold on.
Who was the first 2 picks that went before you?
CMC went 1 and Jonathan Taylor went 2.
Oh,
I was not.
They just gift wrapped you Cooper Kupp, and you just
fuck no. Cooper Kupp's gonna have a trash year.
He's not gonna have a trash year, but I wouldn't take Cooper Kupp with like the first or like.
Look,
okay,
I'm gonna say
take him probably 5.
Bro, I'm saying this. You clip it, ship it, whatever you want to do with it. Cooper Kupp is not gonna have a quote unquote first round fantasy year.
Probably not, because Stafford has a bum shoulder, like you said.
I mean, you see it all the time, bro. You
so.
see it all the time. How many first round picks, other than obviously Eckler has a decent year. I'm trying to think who else goes late. Devontae Adams usually has a decent year. Aaron, like, you know, like those lower end first round picks usually have decent years. Yeah. But it's like McCaffrey. He's been hurt the past 2 years. David Johnson was he was the first overall pick one year, played one game.
How's it talk?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just, who was the first overall pick last year? Derrick Henry, and he got hurt. Like, it's just,
I don't know about
no one is ever consistent. When you're a top 3 pick, you're never consistent. It just doesn't happen. Which is why I was staying away from Cooper Kupp. Although you want to hear who I'll just tell you my first 3 picks were. So I took Derrick Henry at 3. Second round, I took Aaron Jones.
I like that.
And then 3rd round, I took Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I like that. That's not bad.
And then Herbert's my quarterback. I have Kyle Pitts and Darren Waller. My wide receiver 2 is Devontae Smith. I have Dameon Pierce on my bench.
Ooh.
Like,
That's not our league.
No, that's not.
A different league?
That's a different league.
I was going to say. I don't remember that, but yeah.
That team is dirty.
How many guys are in there? 4?
10.
10? Who are you drafting with? Helen Keller? Holy.
Kamara was the 4th overall pick.
Dude's in jail.
Bro, there was a guy. Bro, you don't understand. First round, Justin Jefferson went in the 2nd round.
What, dude? Who are you drafting with? This is
bro, the one guy had like the 6th pick or whatever, took Austin Eckler at 6, and then got Justin Jefferson with like the 3rd or 4th pick in the 2nd round. Bro, I was so mad, bro. Like, I don't understand how Justin Jefferson didn't go 1st round.
That's insane.
Jamar Chase went before Justin Jefferson.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy draft.
Elite draft.
Hell no. For me, it was. Bro, my team's insane. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you just brought up Justin Jefferson because I was going to bring him up.
Justin Jefferson. What are you going to say?
I was going to say how high can he truly go? We're not talking this year. We're talking like career. I want to talk like Justin Jefferson career. Like, do you think he like breaks all the Randy Moss numbers?
Yeah.
I don't think that's insane too.
I'm trying to think of like, although, see, it's hard for me to say that because people are gonna hate this. Me personally, I think Randy Moss is the best wide receiver ever. But there's a little bias in that because I just like Randy Moss as like a guy. You know what I mean? Like, he was just a character on the field.
So I saw this. Yes, I kind of agree and I disagree.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people base their top 10 on like stats. I don't do this shit. Like, I feel like my top 10 is just people I personally like.
Yeah.
With a mix of stats.
So I saw there's a difference between if you're the best, like, you're the best ability wise, you're the best like
it's
receiver wise.
I was about to say, like, it's like you're the best like physically, or it's like you're like the most likable.
Yes. Like, it's like, so this, like, for instance, like this guy, it said receivers, it was like Jerry Rice is the best receiver of all time. But if you're talking like just freak athlete, best physically gifted wide receiver of all time, it's Randy Moss, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And like he said, for this year was a comparison of like Tom Brady's the best. But if you're talking like physical attributes, then you got to go Rodgers.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but that's just what it said.
Yeah. And I feel like it's also has to do with like likability. Like, I feel like people like Randy Moss more than they like Jerry Rice.
Probably I didn't see him play, but yeah, probably.
I mean, that's just, guy was sitting there mooning everybody in Lambeau. How can you not like him? Yeah, same funny. With T.O.
T.O., I was just going to say that. Popcorn.
How can you not like T.O.? Ocho Cinco? Bro, the guy's name is Ocho Cinco. How can you not like that? And like, bro, Justin Jefferson, like, how can you not like Justin Jefferson? He's so explosive. And bro, he had everybody gritty, and after he...
I know. Yeah, you got Mac Jones to gritty. How do you do that?
That, exactly. You think he gritties after that's his touchdown celebration this year or no?
Probably.
I want to say no, just because I want to see him do something different.
Probably that. I mean, I feel like that kind of died off.
Yeah.
But that did become kind of like his thing, so maybe.
I mean, but it's like, I feel like it's almost like a Cam Newton situation. Like, Cam Newton had the dab and Superman.
Dab. And
then it just kind of died off.
Yeah. Justin
Jefferson, is he going to gritty again? I hope so, because it's clean. It's clean. I'm not going to lie.
It is clean. Yeah, for a ceiling for them, I have that they win the division, make the playoffs. Kirk Cousins another good year. Everyone kind of follows his lead. I don't know. I guess you could say I have them hitting their ceiling by what I just said, but I don't know.
What do you think playoff wise? You think first round exit, second round exit?
Yeah. Conference? They're good enough to make the playoffs and win the division, I think, but I don't think
NFC Championship?
No. I don't think they're I think they're like good enough to make it to the playoffs and be like
number one seed?
First or no.
Hey, I'm just throwing options out there.
No.
Don't hate the play.
They're a playoff team, but they're not good enough to go out there and like make it to the NFC Championship, first round bye. Like, they're getting booted first or second round.
I'd say, depending on their matchup, I'd say second round. But yes, I can agree.
Yeah. But for a floor for them, I have that they just missed playoffs, but not by much. They're like an 8 or 9 seed.
Yeah, they're like just barely fighting for a wild card spot.
Yeah, like they could squeak out a wild card. Maybe depending on
like
how
the Vikings every year. Like the Vikings every year.
I know. Yeah. Maybe depending on how that Green Bay goes.
Another typical Vikings year.
Probably.
Stamp it. Shit always happens. Shout out Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, for real. Shout him out.
Speaking of typical years, the Packers losing in the NFC Championship again?
Hell no. They're not even making it to the playoffs. 9-8, missed the playoffs, I think. I have them missing the playoffs.
I have them at...
I'm going to double check.
I also have them at 12-5. Same as the Vikings.
Well, I'm going to find out right now.
I feel like the Packers have an easy schedule. I'm not going to lie. I say that, but then the second half of the year turns up.
Yes.
So,
well, yeah.
The first half is, I feel like... okay. Do we just go like this? Let's just go in... I guess we're going in order.
All right.
Vikings in Minnesota. I have Minnesota winning.
Yeah.
Then they play the Bears in Lambeau.
Dub.
They're going to win. Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. I have them losing.
Me too.
New England at Lambeau. I have them winning. Giants at Lambeau. Have them winning.
At London.
Oh, sorry. In London. But they're technically quote-unquote the home team.
Quote-unquote, yes.
Jets at Lambeau. That's a win. Then they play in Washington at FedEx Field. I have them winning that game as well.
Me too.
Week 8, they play the Bills in Buffalo. Buffalo is coming off a bye.
Sunday Night Football, too.
That is a beatdown.
Fat loss for me as well.
Curb stomp. Bro, they're getting destroyed. They're getting slapped up. Then they play the Lions in Detroit. I have them winning that game.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you have...
No, I'm waiting for you to say Week 10.
Week 10, Dallas in Lambeau. I have Dallas. I have Dallas winning that game.
Me too.
Dallas is off the bye.
Me too. Off the bye. And Dak Prescott revenge game. Dak Prescott rematch. Sign Des Bryant rematch game.
By the way, that was a catch. Just so everyone knows.
That was a catch. Yes, that was a catch.
Catch that.
Yes.
Des Bryant did catch that.
Yes.
All right. So yes, Dallas wins. Shout out Roger. Then the Tennessee in Lambeau taking the Packers. Week 12, they play in Philly. That's an L.
Sunday Night Football as well.
Then they play week 13. They play in Chicago. Aaron Rodgers owns the city of Chicago.
Definitely.
So I'm taking the Packers.
Yep.
Then they have a bye. Week 15, they play at Lambeau against the LA Rams.
Monday Night Football.
Off the bye.
L.
Off the bye.
L.
But they're coming off a bye.
Don't matter.
That's a dub.
How?
That's a dub.
If they had Devontae, we talked about this actually because
Look, I know. Okay,
right.
I'll let you go.
All right. It'll be quick.
Yeah.
If they had Devontae Adams, that you can scheme against Jalen Ramsey, whatever. Jalen Ramsey is locking up an entire side of the field. With Devontae Adams, yes, you can still look his way because Devontae, it's like number one wide receiver versus number one corner, so you can look his way. He's taking off the entire side of the field. Aaron Rodgers is working with half the field and to look at, and Aaron Donald in his face. It's an L.
It's Aaron fucking Rodgers.
It's Aaron fucking Donald and Jalen fucking Ramsey.
Look, bro.
I'm taking the Rams. I don't. But yeah, was that your rebuttal?
Yeah, regardless of the receivers, they still have probably a top 10, top 5 offensive line. They have a top 5 quarterback. They have, in my opinion, I want to say the best running backs.
I was going to say one of the best running back rooms, yeah.
I mean, the Browns, there's a couple I can think of, but they have one of the best. And their defense is, the Packers always have a good defense.
Packers are going to have a very good defense.
I mean, yeah, you lost Zadarius Smith, but you still have Jair Alexander. You have, hold on.
They just drafted 2 guys from Georgia.
Yeah. And you see Aaron Rodgers said he likes his rookie wide receivers. Bro, you know how long it's been since Aaron Rodgers has had rookie receivers that he likes.
I know, but then he just chewed them all out for. Remember that?
Yeah, but then
he
after that, he said he liked them.
Yeah, he does like them.
He said, but he said there's something to be excited about.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about Sammy Watkins.
You see, Sammy Watkins said Aaron Rodgers is eons above. That wasn't the exact quote, but he said Aaron Rodgers is on a different level than Patrick Mahomes.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers is eons better than Patrick Mahomes. He's dog shit. Whipped by his... I can't... Never mind.
I'm not very big on... Patrick Mahomes is overrated.
Yeah.
You just agree with me?
Yeah. That Patrick Mahomes is overrated? Yeah. Bro.
I think he low-key... I was saying this as a joke, but like it's not a complete joke.
Bro.
It's like 60-40 a joke.
He gets so much hype because he went to the Super Bowl and like the AFC Championship, like his first, what was that, like 5 years he's been in the league?
Yeah, he's the next Aaron Rodgers in the making. Just choke.
Exactly. And a lot of that is due to Tyreek Hill. You lose Tyreek Hill. Your running game is tragic. I mean, yes, you still have Travis Kelce, but your defense, atrocious. On my mama, they're not making the playoffs.
We're going to find. And if he somehow has an MVP caliber year with this type of team and they go to the playoffs and all that shit, he definitely sold his soul.
Had to have.
There's no way.
Had to have.
There's no way you don't sell your soul if you're Patrick Mahomes. Speaking of, you see the Tom Brady stuff going around?
Mm-mm.
I mean, a bunch of conspiracy theorists just like love to hop on this like this random like soldier soul type shit. And they said that Tom Brady's leave of absence when he came back, he looks completely different. And he said that that's Tom Brady's clone. And Tom Brady sold his soul, and that's why he's like the best quarterback to ever play.
He's just got like all these like clones that he just puts out there.
I don't know, but fun little bit, I guess. That was a fun thing to read. But
back to the Packers defense. I'm just gonna name off their secondary here: Rajul Douglas, Eric Stokes, Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos, Jair Alexander.
Yeah, Adrian Amos. Oh, they've had him.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on the Bears?
Yeah.
Tough.
Like that right there is a crazy secondary.
But
plus you still have Kenny Clark and you still have Preston Smith. Like that defense is gonna be good. You're telling me they're missing the I don't know. Missing the playoffs is crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Unless Alan Lazard comes out and proves he's the second coming of Christ, I don't see them doing anything on offense.
You're not rocking with Sammy Watkins?
No. I'm not rocking with Sammy Watkins week 2 to 18. Week 1, maybe I'm rocking with him a little bit. But like Christian Watson's hurt, he's coming off injury. Romeo Doubs, he's got to go off. He's one of my late round flyers. But other than that, I mean, Tunyon's mid.
Randall Cobb,
mid and old.
Amari Rodgers,
mid.
Robert Tonyan,
mid.
Mercedes Lewis.
I thought he retired 5 years ago. Mid. I didn't even know that dude still has a job. Oh, Delaney Walker.
That's a name and a half. I saw a thing about. Hold on, off topic. I saw a thing about Delaney Walker from. Was it Bustin' with the Boys?
I think I know what you're about to talk about.
And he went to where did he go? Oh, he went to like Jerusalem or Israel.
He went, yeah.
So he went somewhere in the Middle East and came back, converted to Islam. And they were like, he came back like Jack, and he was like, bro, like what'd you do? He's like, oh, I stopped eating pork. Or like something like that. He just said like he stopped eating and was like, so that's why you're Jake, because you just don't eat meat.
No, I think that was his clone talking. Lady Walker's got a clone.
Bro, that video, like that clip of Delaney Walker is so funny.
Speaking of Bustin' with the Boys, I saw a TikTok today on them. I guess they interviewed Robert Tonyan and Aaron Rodgers at the same time. And they admitted like Matt LaFleur's like a pussy. And can't take a joke. So, long story short. Robert Tonyan was like, or Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers was basically like, yeah, like we like our culture around here. We just crack jokes and we're all able to give it and take it. Pause. Yeah. And then Robert Tony was like, he's like, yeah, I mean, everyone can really take a joke here, except for, and then they both just start dying, and they're like, Matt LaFleur. So yeah, Matt LaFleur.
Speaking of that same podcast, they did a start one, bench one, cut one with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It was Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson, and Devontae Adams. And he said he would start Devontae Adams, bench Jordy Nelson, and cut Donald Driver.
Yeah. Did you see the beginning of the clip where he was like,
cut Devontae Adams. Yeah. Is this the year Aaron Rodgers retires? Do Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady retire in the same year? I guess that's a back-to-back question.
Dude, I don't want Tom Brady to retire. I don't think he should.
Brother, he can't play till he's 60.
But dude, he just seems like he doesn't want to.
Nah.
Like at first I was like, okay, like there's no way you just like get bored of the game. But I don't know. He just like,
nah, you definitely can't get bored.
He's like
1,000%.
Like you take time off and you're just like, yeah, I'm 45. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Like you're the best quarterback to ever play the game, and you have better things to do than like show up to practice and stuff. I mean, I guess he doesn't really need to practice, but like I don't know.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
If he doesn't win the Super Bowl or they don't really do much, I think he just calls it. Aaron Rodgers, maybe. I think I don't know. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm seeing what the Packers do in the offseason. If they still don't help me, then yes, I'm retiring. I don't know how much you can take.
They still have Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It is 7:54.
Oh,
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Because I saw we were getting close to that timer down there.
Yeah, good time check.
So what do you have? So you don't have them making playoffs regardless. Do you have them as a ceiling making the playoffs? Like as a ceiling, like best case scenario.
Yeah, their best case scenario is that they win the division.
Okay.
Win the division. They're not a number one seed, but they win the division. I don't think they're even an NFC championship team. I think they're an earlier exit than that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'd say like second round, depending on who they come up against.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it all depends on how it turns out, especially if they're a wild card team. Then you're looking at, you might play the Rams second round. Then that's kind of done out for them. But again, can't count out Aaron Rodgers though, to be honest.
Whoa. So I got lied to, basically.
What? You don't have the first pick.
I have the 8th. I don't know how. I don't know how I have the 8th.
So, okay. All right. Now we're
so now that just threw me for a whole entire loop, and there's 4 minutes left to the draft. 8th pick. I'd kind of rather be there though.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Because then you're gonna
get like one of Austin Eckler. However it shakes up, you're gonna end up with, I don't know how. You said that one's pretty serious.
I don't really know. I think I'm guessing I'm gonna find out.
I'm assuming you'll end up with like,
oh, breaking news.
Oh,
it's not that important. Bill signed the former Broncos punter because Matt Araiza.
Oh, Matt Araiza, R.I.P. Well, he didn't die, but
I saw he got cleared today.
What do you mean?
Cleared, which means if all the charges were to be dropped, then he'd be eligible to play. He'd just be a free agent.
Look, okay. I don't care what.
Get this man a job. we might have to go.
No, you didn't. Oh my goodness! I was about to say that.
No,
I mean not that exact. I wasn't gonna be that ruthless. But I was gonna be like,
my bad.
I was gonna say like, look, it's like the Kareem Hunt, Deshaun Watson thing, like
a second chance.
Yeah, they all got second chances. If those allegations get dropped and there's no trial, nothing, the Bills need to sign his ass back. That's for sure.
Somebody.
That's first ballot Hall of Famer right there, according to this guy right here.
Maybe. Time will tell. But like, what part are you seeing? Just like 80-yard punts. That's insane. You could be at your own 1 yard line, and you're probably pinning him inside the 20.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 8th pick. That's
so. What's it? What is ESPN? Well. So what? That's on ESPN.
This is ESPN.
What does it have you projecting? Who's projected number 8 there?
I don't even know how I would see that.
It should say.
Wait.
All positions.
Najee Harris. So if I'm looking at running backs, I should be looking at the Derrick Henry to Dalvin Cook.
I think depending on how it shakes up, you might be able to. Ooh, Austin Eckler is ranked number 4. I would do anything to have Austin Eckler. I almost took him number 3. I was like so.
Well, Sony Michel just got signed there.
I was so tempted to take Austin Eckler at number 3. Like, I almost, because I wanted to. So my brother Josh, he was the commissioner. Shout out Josh. Shout out Joshy Boo 52. Come on,
Joshy Boo.
So he was the commissioner, and he turned on that you could trade your draft picks.
Ooh.
So you could trade your first and your third for, I don't know. So say you traded your first and your third to trade up from 8 to 2. You could do that.
Right.
So I wanted to trade back so bad because I wanted Austin Eckler.
Right.
Well, this whole time I thought I had the 4th pick. So I was going in there. I was like, I don't even know who to take. Like, because I would assume it was going to go Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp. And then I was at 4 and I was like, who am I going to take at 4?
If McCaffrey somehow falls to 8, because McCaffrey fell in our draft.
McCaffrey fell to 7. Yeah, that draft. I mean, look, no offense to some of the people in our league. Y'all are the boys and all that, but some of them are kind of stinky.
I wouldn't trust taking McCaffrey in top 5 though.
I mean,
I know you're a Panthers fan, but
if he's 100% healthy all year with Baker, he's gonna be.
Not though. When is the last time he's been 100% healthy?
You have no faith. I have faith.
I
have faith.
I mean, if you keep, I don't know, you keep reading the same book for a different outcome at the end.
I'm not gonna lie. We've been sitting here I apologize for y'all. We've been dragging this out because I just want to see who you take at 8 on the podcast.
I want to see who I take at 8 as well.
I think that'd be tough. I'm not even gonna cap.
But that'll be a good outro.
Not even.
I took blank deuces.
Bro, throw a little title in there. We did a fantasy football draft live on the podcast. Oh, cut off right at the end. I don't know if it picked it up.
Jonathan Taylor goes number 1. Number 2 is on the clock. Oh,
are you nervous?
I am a little shaky. Let's see. He picked that as soon as he got the pick in.
We have another pick on Friday, or we have another draft on Friday.
Yes, we do.
Did you?
McCaffrey goes 2.
Did you do the draft order for that? Did you randomize that, or how do they do that?
I think shout out to Chris. He told me that it has to be done like when you do it. Eckler just went 3.
I guess you're not getting Eckler at 8.
Guess not. Shit.
I mean, it was a reach anyway for him to go 8. But
Definitely. No, so do I go for a running back? Najee Harris went 4.
Oh my days.
Do I go for a running back here, or do I try to go stack of the 2 best receivers? That's probably stupid because there's running back are so thin.
I mean, but you could also end up with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. The way the draft's going.
That is very true. I could end up with Cooper Kupp. Would Cooper Kupp at 8 be a good pick? That's got to be great ADP.
Yeah. Gotta be.
I got to take Cooper Kupp at 8.
I want to see. Hold on. I want to see. There's a way on ESPN. I don't know if it's on the app or if it's on the computer.
Cooper Kupp is the next one up if
it's an auto draft. But anyway, there's a way on ESPN that you can go through and look at the the draft. So you can see who picked who when. I wanted to go through our first round because our first round was a little wonky.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
But I don't know if I could.
I had the worst pick. It was like a 10-man. I had the 6th pick.
You didn't like that?
Hell no. You get no back-to-backs.
But you're right in the middle of every round.
It's true.
So instead of picking first and having to wait 18 picks,
it is true.
You wait 5 picks, and then you wait 6 picks, and then you wait 5 picks.
Oh, no. I think this guy's on auto draft, which means he gets Cooper Kupp. Got 5 seconds left to make a pick.
I mean, Kamara.
Damn.
Dalvin Cook. So Cooper Kupp went?
Cooper Kupp went.
So what's that, number 4? Number 5?
I got 2 picks left till mine. Justin Jefferson. Oh, Jamar Chase goes pick 6. Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. He's over there staring at me.
So Justin Jefferson, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook.
If Justin Jefferson goes, then if Justin Jefferson is there, I'll take him. If he's not, then I'll have to go running back. And that leaves me with Derrick Henry, Kamara, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, so on and so forth. I don't know. I guess I could go Devontae Adams.
Yeah, you could always do that.
Because then I'm kind of looking at Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs as my wide receiver 1 and 2.
You're on the
Devontae
clock.
Adams just got picked. Justin Jefferson's looking right at me. I got to pick him.
So what are the top like
So
three
receivers,
there?
top 3. So here's the top receivers. Justin Jefferson, Deebo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, so forth. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Kamara, Cook, Mixon, Swift, Fournette, so on. I'd be stupid to take Justin Jefferson falls to pick 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock that shit in. Jay Jettas, baby!
I like that.
I like that a lot with pick 8. And I get another pick in 4 picks. Now the question is, I could go Deebo Samuel as wide receiver 2. I could go Stephon Diggs wide receiver 2. I could go CeeDee Lamb wide receiver 2. Tyreek Hill. Or I can get my first running back in Derrick Henry, Kamara, Cook, Mixon. Dalvin Cook goes pick 9. I'm okay with that.
I think we're going to do your second round pick and then call it an episode.
Definitely. Because I only have like 3 more picks left.
Longer episode, but I feel like it was
longer. Yeah, stay for the end.
Yeah,
come for the prediction. Stay for the draft.
Yeah, I feel like we were pretty good time wise. A couple little tangents here and there, but always good tangents.
I mean, if it wasn't for this draft, we would have been
done like 10 minutes ago. But hey, we're just for the people. We're here to entertain y'all.
Exactly. This guy's taking a little bit to pick, though.
Another auto draft? Or
I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Is getting Derrick Henry in the second round has to be a steal.
Wait, what? Derrick Henry still there?
So far.
Huh? What are we doing? Yo, give me in on that league. Give me in on that.
It's $50 buy-in.
That's free money.
Oh, he just got picked. He just got picked. That's crazy. Okay, well that leaves me with Kamara, Mixon, Swift, Fournette.
Yeah.
Or I can get another running back, receiver.
Yeah.
Oh man, Derrick Henry.
You wanted that one, I can tell.
I did.
You wanted that one bad.
I did.
All my days. You know what I have to do? Speaking of fantasy football, I almost made a trade for Josh Allen like a week ago. It was probably like a week and a half ago. Like early, because we did our draft early. Because we have friends in college. We wanted to do it before everyone goes back. Yeah,
quality boys time.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, so we did a draft and Zach, shout out Zach, my guy.
He actually listens, so he'll probably hear this.
Zach, if you're listening, come on, let's make a trade. You have Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Holler at me. I mean, I'm not going to be, unreasonable.
Joe
I'm
Mixon
not going to
goes next.
I'm not going to sit here and say I want Josh Allen for nobody. But I mean, hey, I feel like I'm willing to do a lot. Like that's MVP Josh Allen you're talking about.
All right, yo.
I'll do a lot for that.
I think
Zach, holler at me. Who's up there?
So here's
second round. Who's up
second round pick. DeAndre Swift, Fournette, Javonte Williams, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Barkley, Akers, Chubb.
I think if you can get Chubb in the third, I think you can get Chubb in the third round.
Dude, I had the opportunity for my 2 wide receivers to be Justin Jefferson and Deebo Samuel, Justin Jefferson and Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb, or Tyreek Hill.
Or I think you can get one of those in the third round, honestly. Or do you go D Swift?
Wait a while.
Or do you go D Swift?
Oh, I hate this part.
This is the worst part when you have like 4 picks you have to pick between.
I got to go running back though, just because
it's a little thin.
It is a little thin. Let's lock in D Swift.
D Swift, second round?
Yeah. Let's lock it in.
That's
like right
perfect.
where he should go, though.
That's like perfect. Drafted 2 NFC guys on the NFC North podcast.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
See, all about
that
the
was
brand.
not planned, but
all about the brand. No, that was planned.
It all comes full circle. Yeah, and that's where we'll cut it.
That is where we'll cut it. I mean, yeah, that's this episode. Next episode is playoff predictions, award predictions,
hot takes for the season,
whatever else the fuck we ramble on about.
Exactly.
Because that's about all we do.
Right.
But yeah, that's about it.
That's wraps.
Word. Doses.